If I'm understanding this correctly, Kennedy, by the way, before I start, really great, 4 excellent choices. Nice. But if I understand this correctly, is it your intent for each stamp to show the actor on the left and then 3 iconic roles on the right? We see that, with all 4. Right now, I don't recommend this because this is just a ton of work. We just don't have time. I mean, this is due in 2 weeks. There's and then I would rather you kind of isolate it down to less illustrations and spend more time on said illustrations, right? Um, so you've got 2 choices here. You can either show these are great portraits: Jeff, Winona, Anne Hathaway, and Michael Keaton. These are fantastic portraits of each of these actors. And then on the right, you have the actors in um, character. So what I would recommend you do is you select either do the portrait of the actors or do portraits of the actors in character. But this is too much. It really is. It's too much. Okay, and you're just going to be bogged down with work like no other because this is really you're talking about 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 illustrations as opposed to 4. Wait, 4? No, let's see, 16 illustrations as opposed to 4. So yeah, that's a pretty daunting task. I applaud your incentive. I really do. I applaud your ambitiousness. But I just think that it's going to be too much work for the amount of time we have left in the class. So my recommendation is to decide on your 4 actors. Do you want to depict them in their as the actor? I'm sorry, as themselves or as a character? Then once you decide that, you want to crop these accordingly so that each one appears to be the same distance from the camera. And that's going to add a lot of variety. I'm sorry, a lot of consistency and harmony to the series itself. Okay, so you've got a couple of decisions to make, but in the meantime, I would like to reinforce the importance of going through all of the course resources. There's a few tutorials, and if you notice, the tutorials they're not tutorials per se, but they're more like watching time-lapse video of the designers working the techniques. And there's some really, really great examples. Watch those. Watch all of them. Don't stop at one. Watch them all because you'll definitely be able to pick up some tips. And then also, I recommend that you go ahead and take a look at the Welcome to Week 3 announcement. That was the colors week, remember? And in the Week 3 announcement, I had a bunch of tutorials on how to establish shadow and highlight in your digital illustrations. So, and that's going to be a really, really important part of this portrait assignment. Okay, so that's where we stand. So if you have any questions at all, please let me know and I'll be glad to clarify. All right, thank you, Kennedy.